Good morning, everyone. I am kind of super nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Cooking is not my thing on Facebook Live. I really stink at it, I think. But Lori had asked, do we want to do this? Can we take a day? And I said, sure. Can I do a dessert? And she said, sure, do the dessert, but plus do the recipe. So I was like, okay. So what we're gonna do, I don't know, I would love to know how many of y'all have these boxes. How many love the recipes? I am not gonna lie. When my husband saw the recipes, hey Amira, when my husband he looked at the recipes and he's like, oh my goodness. He could not believe how good the recipes looked. So I told the PPP team, y'all did amazing. My husband is impressed. Hey Renee, hey Charlotte. So because of that and knowing how excited he was, I said, I'll take a day. So what we're going to do today, and this is going to take probably 5 minutes, y'all. And it is insane how easy this is going to be. I am going to tweak a little. Oh, Donna, you need to get this box because it is awesome. I'm not gonna lie. These recipes are really awesome and they're grilling recipes. So it kind of takes a little off you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this video to where I can show you my recipe. So don't judge I know my kitchen's outdated maybe to some, but you know, I have the space that I need. I had to clear it off and everything, but this is a grilled chicken teriyaki. So if you see this, my lettering is behind. You have the crockpot recipes. I know, Tracy, aren't they awesome? Well, this one is awesome too. Oh, Melanie, thank you for letting other people know. Good morning, Deborah. You got yours? You are okay. Thank you, Sue. Sue is like my friend totally. So, okay. So here's what we're going to do. This is so easy, y'all. You can even time me. So it's 8:22 my time. I'm going to time you and tell you how easy supper is going to be. So I'd love to know what you're going to have for supper tonight. I told my husband, we need to invite somebody over because there's going to be a lot of chicken here. And he's going to grill. So we got soy sauce. You're supposed to use low sodium, but you know, I don't have low sodium. So we're just going to use soy sauce and just hope that the Lord just makes the salt a little less for my husband that has kidney stones. So as I'm pouring, I'm going to read. I have the freezer and crock pot one, but no box. Oh, Donna, you know what? These boxes are super cute. So if you look at these boxes, I honestly really like the colors. My daughter loved the colors to these. She was so excited. She loves that kind of stuff. Y'all, if I was smart, I would have done this beforehand. Let me see if I have any. Beef street tacos for dinner. Ooh, yum. We had the upside down pizza casserole last night. It was amazing. Ooh, I need to try that. Oh, y'all, look I had just enough soy sauce. Look at that. God provides. Okay, so we got soy sauce, a cup. And remember, there's a lot of soy sauce here, but you're not going to eat all this. So you have to remember that. As much as it looks like you're not going to eat it all, it's going to just marinate. So I always have to remind myself that. It makes me feel better. And then a cup of water. I always do my water after the soy sauce. That way I get it all in. So I'm going to go ahead and put a cup of water there, which I have in my sink right here. Okay. And again, that's going to kind of take away so much of that soy sauce. And then is it a fourth cup? No, 3/4 cup. I thought it was a 4th cup. So 3/4 cup of sugar. Again, you're not eating all this sugar. We have to remember that. This is just marinating. So we're going to do sugar. And this is my favorite sugar, y'all. It's like wholesome organic. There was an Ibotta rebate. So excited. If you're where a Publix is, the chicken is actually, I use the Springer Mountain chicken. It's actually on sale right now for $3.99 a pound. So I was excited about that. A 4th cup of Worcester. I should have done this before I did the water, but we'll just do this. Okay, are y'all timing me? I mean, I'm almost done, and I'm kind of taking my time too. Usually I would have this whipped up a lot quicker. And then a 4th cup of dried onion flakes. I don't have onion flakes, but I do have onion powder. I feel like those probably would be the same thing. You can always, tweak recipes to what you have in the thing. So that's a lot of onion. We're going to go ahead and put that in there. It probably would be better with flakes, but I don't think I have them. So, and then a 4th cup of olive oil. Y'all, I love this thing. Oh my goodness, this is the best thing ever. And then olive oil. And again, this is saving me so much time for tonight. And then also what's so great about, rather than going out to eat, these boxes are great because it keeps you from going out to eat, right? And so you're not going out to eat and eating a whole bunch of, you don't know what's in your products. See, I'm using most of my organic stuff, so I know what's in that, and so that makes me happy. And then vinegar, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I don't use vinegar much in recipes, I just don't like the smell, and it's 3 tablespoons. I was excited I actually had some vinegar. That kind of excited me. Because, you know, I waited until today to look to make sure I had all the ingredients, and I did. So again, all of these things are usually things that you have in your pantry, because I didn't look until this morning because I am not a prepared person. Okay, and then a tablespoon of garlic powder. Look at that. God is just so good. Provided again, perfect amount. Garlic powder. Okay, that's all it was. So it took me 4 minutes, right? And then I'm just going to kind of stir this a little. I'm not going to use anything else because I don't like dirtying more dishes than I have to, because I don't enjoy doing dishes as much. I don't mind them, though. It's kind of therapeutic sometimes. Anybody else with me? I made on Monday. So good. Oh, you did. Okay, again, this is, if y'all had just hopped on, I haven't been able to read. This is from the box. If you don't have this, you need to get it while we have them. These are great wedding gifts. Oh my goodness, y'all. Perfect wedding gifts. Okay, so that was it. That's all I had to do. For me, I put my chicken in a Ziploc bag because I don't like touching chicken. It's gross. And so I just put it in here, and then I'm going to put this, you know what? If I was smart, I would have put this in a mixing bowl. So at any rate, I'll just dump this in here. I may do it not on Facebook Live because it makes me nervous. Yeah, I'll just do this later. So all I'm gonna do is put that in there, and then I'm gonna put this in the fridge, and it's gonna marinate the rest of the day, and that's done. 5 minutes, dinner's done, y'all, 5 minutes. That is done. What I'll probably do for sides is I'll probably make broccoli for a side, and it's grilled teriyaki chicken. I may make some stir-fried rice. That kind of sounds good. I'm feeling that, so we'll probably do that. And just make it easy. Okay, so now, because we're probably gonna have one of the girls I mentor over tonight, I will probably make this, I'm gonna make dessert as well. So I'm gonna kind of move this. I'm really nervous, y'all. Don't judge my kitchen if it's dirty. I was super busy yesterday. I had so many ads to do. Costco came out, Sam's came out, and Kroger came out. So out of all days, I was like, I'm so busy. Okay, so then we have the chocolate fudge pie, spoon pie. Okay, what I'm thinking about this recipe is I'm thinking that this is like a homemade hot fudge is what it is, because then you just put it on top of ice cream. It's basically what this is. My husband is so excited. Again, my husband is so excited about a lot of these recipes. So if your husband does not mind to grill and everything, and it's just something different. We're in a rut. Are any of y'all in a rut for dessert or for dinner? I have been, and so I was so excited to use this. Okay, so I have all of my ingredients here, and so again, that 5 minutes, supper's ready. You don't have to do dessert if you don't want to, but if you do, this is like pretty much like homemade. I'm thinking it's like a homemade hot fudge pie. And then you have a half cup of butter. So I'm not going to preheat my oven because I'm not going to make this right now. I'm going to wait until a little later so it's hot whenever we make it. So I'm just going to kind of let this sit in the fridge whenever I'm done with this. I'm hoping that's going to be okay. Maybe Shuri will tell me if I'm wrong. But what I'm going to do is, here's I cleaned out I cleaned out all my cabinets the other day, and I was so excited that I found this Pampered Chef pie thing. I did not know I had it. My sister-in-law sells it, Pampered Chef. I had no idea I had this. So it was like Christmas in my house. I was so excited. So, okay, so there's my little funsie for the day. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stir in sugar, and I had to have my sugar over here. So there's my butter. So stir in sugar, flour. Okay, so I'm melting my butter. So once we're letting that melt, I'm gonna go ahead and get my sugar ready. I'm gonna go ahead and put my vanilla in because this, it was in my thing and I want to put it on the thing. So we'll just go ahead and do this. This is my vanilla. My sister-in-law actually went to Mexico on a mission trip, and she got me vanilla. I was so excited, y'all. I asked people who go on mission trips, can you please grab me some vanilla? Because it's so cheap and it's so good. So that's why I have that ginormous vanilla. Okay, so we got that. And then I'm going to let that kind of melt. You can do it however you want. Again, these recipes, you can tweak to how you like them. If you don't want soy sauce, you can use something else. You know, you can use different whatever. If you don't want to put sugar in, you don't have to. It's totally up to you. She didn't ask for tips. Okay, I don't know what somebody said. People tend to be sometimes not nice, but that's okay. That's why I said don't judge. Okay, so here we go. Stir in sugar, flour, and vanilla extract. I'm still kind of waiting on this, so I would like to know if you have gotten a recipe box, what is your favorite recipe so far? We made fudgy spoon pie last night. Ooh, I want to see what that says. My husband made it with our ice cream as soon as it came out of the oven. It was delicious. Awesome. See, that makes me so happy because whenever I saw this, I was like, oh my goodness, this is like a homemade hot fudge. Is it like homemade hot fudge pretty much, Vicky? Okay, I'm trying to, hopefully this will stay and the butter is not melting. So this is kind of what is taking, let me see, is there any other comments here? Hey, Mary from Wisconsin, where do you get the recipe box? Michelle, there is a link above, and you can go to that link above and you can get the recipe box. I would say get it now. We have sold out on most of our recipe boxes. So I would say if you're contemplating, I would totally get one just because it's just while we have them in stock, because they don't last, because our readers are awesome and y'all just love getting on board with these, because I think it's because we got the first one and everybody loved it so much. And you see how awesome and how valuable it is, because it's no more, you don't really have to go out to eat. You just have to really cook. And again, that took 5 minutes. I'm not going to go through a drive-through and get things that I should not put in my body and everything. Not that it's wrong to do that every once in a while. Okay, that's close enough to melted. So we're going to go ahead and stir in sugar. Whoops, I just want to put that chocolate in quick, don't I? And sauce may melt, butter and chocolate. Oh, I was supposed to put that in there anyway. So there we go. So we're going to put that chocolate in there as well. We're going to let that kind of stir in. I obviously am not paying much attention, but that's going to melt pretty quick because that's pretty hot. Okay, so I've got my chocolate. Y'all, this is obviously not my forte of doing recipes, but I really am passionate about this because I really do think it's so valuable to y'all to get these recipe boxes. Because they're just so good. And again, they're just such a good thing for a newly married couple. What a gift it would be to give them this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cup of sugar in here. So we got a cup of sugar. That chocolate's already melted, y'all. That did not take long at all. Cup of sugar. Okay. And flour. So we got, how much? A half cup of flour. And there we go. I would love to know what y'all are making for dinner tonight. And the vanilla I already did. I already did my eggs. I get eggs from a local friend, that does that has our chickens, and y'all, these eggs are the best. They're just so good. So I'm gonna kind of stir this a little. Okay, and then we're gonna put that egg in there. Okay, and eggs. Okay, I'm taking that off the stovetop, and then that's it, y'all. That is it. I am done. I'm gonna take that off, turn that stove off, because I tend to leave the stove on sometimes. My husband always catches me. Y'all are gonna be really worried about me after this Facebook Live. You're gonna be like, you're gonna burn your house down. I'm just thankful for God's provision. That's all I can say. Okay, and then I'm going to just pour this. I'm going to grease this pan, my Pampered Chef pan that I was so excited about. I hope y'all were able to see that. I haven't even looked up to see. And then I'm going to pour this in there, and then I'm just going to kind of let this sit for the day. I hope it's going to be okay. If it starts looking a little weird, I'll just go ahead and put it in the oven and cook it. But I think it'll be okay. That's the hard thing about doing Facebook Live in the morning. But the marinade is good because it needs to marinate. So I'm just going to put this in here. And then it pretty much is just like hot fudge. It's going to be like homemade hot fudge pretty much. But there's your pie. If you're just looking for something super simple, again, I had all of these items in my pantry because I just looked this morning for it. And thankfully I had the chocolate. I didn't know if I had the chocolate bars, but I had a plan B I was going to use. Okay, and look at how good this looks, y'all. Oh, y'all. This looks fabulous. Oh my gosh. And you put some ice cream. Y'all, we are going to be eating some good tonight. Michelle, okay, I already read that, the link above. Okay, is there any other questions? Let me see. I wouldn't refrigerate that before baking. I don't think that will work. Okay, I'll do that, Cherie. Cherie's got my back. She's so good. I use Trader Joe's walnut pesto penne cube over. Ooh, that sounds so good. MLM obsession in here. Oh, okay. I love the recipe box. So many great ideas. I know, Carla. Isn't it great? Mine basically turned out like brownies, which is... oh, okay. That's good. Cakey and fudgy. Oh, awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that since Cherie's got my back and y'all got my back too. Okay, and that's it. So I have everything done in 15 minutes, pretty much. All dessert, I have dinner and dessert ready in 15 minutes. So y'all can do this, and you don't have to worry about going out to eat and everything else like that. You can just totally do that, and it's super easy. So I hope y'all have a great day. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. Sheree is on; she can answer them. She is so much better at answering than I am, but I can too if you have any questions. Thank you so much for joining. Again, go to the link. Great wedding gifts if you're looking for a wedding gift. Great wedding gift. Just great Christmas gift as well, since we're having to think about that too. So go ahead and grab those while we have them in stock, because if you wait, they may not be available. Have a great day. Bye.